relate to you.
As students begin to visit the table, tutors Haley and Ashley get right to work by asking questions, presenting new ideas, and assisting in computer-oriented classwork. The single downside of this event is that only 2 students showed up during the 3-hour time period. First semester peer educator Ashley Davis tells us her thoughts on the turnout.
I think we need more people to come in because sometimes we sit here for hours and nobody comes in, and sometimes we're here and one of us is working or 2 of us is working with somebody. We need more people to come in.
Although the attendance of students visiting the peer educator table is low, the Academic Success Center plans to continue to seek out students and let them know they are not alone. At Texas A&M University of Commerce, academic success is key. I'm Devin Fulton, Maine Media News.
The Hunt County Commissioners Court had its regular scheduled meeting last week. County residents used the opportunity to speak to the commissioners, but one of the things that stuck out more than the short agenda and record-ending time for the meeting was the discussion of grant from cops. The Hunt County Sheriff's Office, Captain Lena Adams, went up to the podium to speak about receiving the approval for the county's Sheriff's Office to be entered in for the chance to receive the grant. Members of the Commissioners Court see this as a good opportunity.
Atlanta does an excellent job of trying to get those grants, and sometimes we get them, sometimes we don't, but that just increases our ability to protect the public.
Lena Adams does an excellent job of trying to get those grants, and sometimes we see them and sometimes we don't. But that just increases our ability to protect the public.
She can't see the prompter.
Just read off. You're right here.
Start at the reader.
Okay. Ripping the runway and dress for success, Career Development at A&M Commerce will host its annual fashion show at the club in the Sam Rayburn Student Center next Tuesday from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Career Development will be partnering with Belks, the club, and Greek Life, and the Cosmetology Career Institute to show you how to look business professional without breaking your budget. Free refreshments will be served and prizes will be given away. This past weekend, there was what some would call a less traditional event for fundraising. For more on this story, we have KTV reporter Ben Kelso.
Quite the crowd came out this weekend as part of the Commerce Skate Park project to watch the Game of Skate event held at the Commerce City Park. The event was held to help raise money for a new skate park in Commerce. Even though Commerce is a small town, the crowd received a surprise when they found out national company Zoomies would be a main sponsor and even send a judge for the competition.
Just wanted to help, support the community. This is our background. This is what we love to do. Our main focus just to get a skate park going on here.
The event also drew local bands to provide live music for those in attendance. And it may have been a competition, but judging by the competitors, you would have hardly even noticed.
Oh man, it was great. I mean, it's just a great way to learn, meet new friends and everything, just skate and have fun.
The event drew 15 competitors from across the county, and they may have been each other's biggest supporters, but when it came down to it, they were all doing everything they could to receive the grand prize.
Oh man, it was great. $300 for a gift card at Zoomies. I've never had that much money.
Having raised over $30,000, Commerce is well on its way to funding for its first skate park, but they still need your help. If you'd like to donate, you can contact them at 903-886-7697, or you can locate them online at www.commerceskateparkproject.org. I'm Ben Kelso with KETV Maine Media News.
The weather this weekend was ideal for fun outdoor activities. Golf enthusiasts looked to a local course this past Friday for a good cause. The Masonic Lodges of Wolf City and Commerce, Texas held their annual Chuck Pierce Golf Tournament at the Webb Hill Country Club in Wolf City on Friday. The tournament was held from 1 to 6 p.m. and local golfers of all ages and skill levels came out for a chance to win cash prizes. Teams consisting of 4 golfers competed for the grand prize. The par 3 second hole was a sight for a chance to instantly win $10,000, but none of the participating golfers walked away with the hole-in-one prize. Turnout for the event was praised by the lodge members and the tournament hosts.
This year we have about 40 players, and
We fed them some of the best hamburgers in Texas out here at Webb Hill Country Club. And Charles and Shirley are always very cordial to us and treat us very well. And we invite anybody that wants to be here to come on out.
All proceeds from the tournament green fees go to the Wolf City and Commerce Masonic Lodges, charity funds for the Scottish Rite Hospital in Dallas. The tournament sponsorship contributions go to the Lodge's high school scholarship funds. Local golfers are encouraged to come out and support this great event next year. And we're going to come with some weather with Sasha in a little bit.
Well, thank you, Jess. As we all know, Tuesday was an intense day for people in North Texas, and that includes here at A&M Commerce. I'll have more on that, plus what to expect later on this week with weather. So stay tuned. Welcome to G Library at Texas A&M University Commerce, where you'll find resources to aid you in your academic endeavors. The librarians and staff at the library are available to help you obtain the information you need to succeed academically. Some of the tools available to students, faculty, and staff are access to more than 200 database interfaces, access to more than 1 million catalog items, research help and consultation from a highly skilled and knowledgeable librarian, and, of course, on-site computer lab facilities. And if you have a question, feel free to use our Ask a Librarian feature. One way to ask a librarian is on our webpage. Another way is to text your question to 903-246-9108. G Library, we're here to help you succeed. Yesterday, Tuesday, April 3rd, was an intense day for those in the region. North Texas had anywhere from 6 to 12 tornado touchdowns. 2 touchdowns were in Forley, which is north of Highway 80, which is just one of the areas that was hit hard. Over 200 homes in North Texas were damaged Tuesday. Thankfully, no one was fatally injured. Although no tornadoes came through Commerce, Texas A&M University Commerce experienced tense weather, and even after the heavy rain turned to light rain, the walkway around G Lake flooded, and even one section had a whirlpool form next to the walkway. Although it cleared up later on today, and we only had a slight flood warning earlier, it has cleared up, so let's go to our national map for today. As we see in around the Washington area down to the North California, we have possibility for snow. Also, from the Texas Panhandle up for a few states, we have some rain going on, and even some severe thunderstorms to the east of Texas, which is kind of encompassing the state, as we will see in a little later on another map. But let's go to our national highs for the day. So as we'll see in Seattle, Washington, we have a high of 50, and all the way in Albany, New York, we had a high of only 58. And then going down to Wichita, Kansas, and then also Oklahoma City, they both had a high of 68. But let's go ahead and go to the state map where we see some more of the possible rain and everything like that going around our state and around our area. Basically, for tonight, we have a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. But for today, we're just going to be surrounded just around the region. As you can tell, we see no moisture or anything like that. As we go into our next map, that'll show for later on tonight. Going into very early in the morning for Thursday, as you see, we see this is the area where we have a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, and this will pretty much continue till about 5 o'clock in the morning. So let's go ahead and go to our Wednesday regional highs. As we see in Dallas, we have a high of 77. In Terrell, we have a high of 74. In Sherman, we have a high of 75. As we've seen in other areas, we've been staying in the 70s, but we also have a 81 in Waco. Let's go to our regional lows, and we have a 58 in Dallas. We have a 58 again in Terrell, And all the way up in Sherman, we have a 57, but Waco drops down all the way to 58 for tonight, it looks like. Let's go ahead and move to Thursday's highs. In Dallas, we have a high of 81, so it's getting a little warmer. Terrell, we have a high of 77, and in Sherman, we have a high of 76. Of course, we've been staying in the 80s on other days. Now let's go ahead and move to our lows for Thursday. Okay, now going to our 5-day forecast, we'll see that it's for tomorrow, which is Thursday, we have sunny with a high near 75, and Thursday night we have a low of 55. Friday we have a high of 77, which mostly sunny with a low of 56. Saturday we have a high of 76 with partly sunny skies. Saturday we have a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, but with a low of 56. Sunday we have a high of 75 and a low of 56. Now let's go ahead and move over to Shigela, who has been taking care of our sports, but that weather has been crazy, hasn't it?
Oh, yes, it's been pretty crazy. I know we had some pretty nasty storms, but thank you, Sasha, for the weather. And let's take a look at sports right now with Shigela Petty. Shigela?
All right, thanks, you guys. When we come back from the break, we're going to have some details on the upcoming track event that happened this weekend, and also some Bright City baseball and some intramural softball.
Phi Iota Alpha is a new Latino fraternity on the campus of A&M Commerce. However, their legacy runs deep.
Membership in Phi Iota Alpha is a lifelong commitment of the Latin American culture. It involves intellectual development, cultural consciousness, personal growth, personal achievement, and social awareness.
Although we're a new fraternity on campus, we do have a lot of events that are planned for this semester, such as the Boys and Girls Club that we're working on right now that will host different fraternities and different sororities with us.
Our mission is to promote Pan-Americanism, the unity amongst all. We also promote the community of Latinos through community service. And lastly, we promote success through professionalism.
P-H-I-E! I-O-T-E! It's the names of the brothers of Faith! It's the P-H-I-E! I-O-T-E! It's the name of the Almighty! Faith! Faith! It's the only way! Saban!
Hi, you guys, and welcome back. On Tuesday, the Tigers didn't have much of a success when playing their conference game against the Van Alstyne Panthers. The inning score was a 3-6 lead, with the Panthers leaving the stadium with bragging rights. Friday, the Anna Coyotes challenged the Commerce Tigers on the field, where they fought out against the Coyotes to win, but ended the test with a defeated score of 9-4. This leaves the Tigers with a record of currently 4-11 into the season. Some of the top scorers this year for the season are Buck Wilson, a junior, and also the pitcher for the team, Josh Scroggins, and Sam Wells, who is also a pitcher. The Tigers' next game will be in Salina on Tuesday, where they battle the Bobcats in a 3A2 District 10 test. On Saturday in Shawnee, Oklahoma, the track and field team competed against various other teams. Aisha Motra finished first in the 200-meter dash with a personal record this year of 24.97, and also taking fifth in the javelin with a throw of 32.02. Angela Reed was the runner-up in the 100-meter dash with a time of 12:30, following in third with Jaquiza King. Tiara Hill got first in the triple jump with a 11.36-meter jump, and Whitney Hargraves a 5.33 in the long jump. The team of Angela Reed, Aisha Motra, Crystal Harris, and Vanessa Jackson ran a time of 47.33, placing first in the 4x100-meter relay. And aside from the girls, the boys had some top finishes also. Ernest Rickett placed first in the 400-meter dash with a time of 48.64, and in the 400 hurdles, Demetrius Holmes placed first with a time of 54.69. Leading into the distance, we had Everett Wilder, and that's it for our sports. They'll have their next meet at the North Texas meet in Denton.
Well, thank you very much, Shigela. That was great on sports. We thank y'all and tune in next time. Oh, guys, that was